What is up, guys, and welcome to my updated Witchcrafter deck profile. Now, the Witchcrafters, they have a very, very important support coming on, hopefully soon for us TCG players. They got a fusion and a new fusion monster out over in the OCG. I think it's out. I'm not quite sure if it's out yet, but without further ado, let's just get right into see my take on Witchcrafters. It's a really cool, fun, super cool deck. Now, of course, we run 3 Shimada. First off, if you don't know what Witchcrafters do, they all have this. They all have the same ability where you contribute this card and then discard 1 spell card and special summon 1 Witchcrafter monster from your deck, except for, of course, the corresponding Witchcrafter that you just tributed. So they all have that, and then they all have the ability. They all have like their banish gimmick ability from the graveyard, where you can banish a card from the graveyard, send 1 Witchcrafter card from your deck to the graveyard. So this helps out basically. It basically foolish barrels your entire deck. So say 3 Shimada. We do run 3 Jenny. Jenny is insane. Basically, she can basically copy any of your Witchcrafter spells by banishing her and the Witchcrafter spell from the graveyard, and it copies it. So she basically becomes any other, say, Witchcrafter spell, basically, in the grave that you might need. So it's really cool just to recur your Witchcrafter grave effects. We run 2 Patori. Patori is, it's gimmicky, it's cool, but I still love it at 2. Again, same effect as everyone. Then you can banish this card from your graveyard, draw 1 card, and then send 1 Witchcrafter card from your hand to the graveyard. Or if you have none, banish your entire hand. So basically, it's a way to dig deep in your deck. I mean, it's really cool. I like how it comes up. Next, our last little Witchcraft. We do run 1 Portier. Like her. I mean, she's not the best, but I do like her, say, tech effect. So it's pretty dope to have her. Next, we have the big Witchcrafter monsters. We have, of course, the 1 Golem, the 1 Madame, and the 1 Hane. These are your, say, your boss mommies for the deck. So, yeah, they basically help you push your game and everything else. So, only run 1 of each, though, because if you have too many, they do clog up the hand quite a bit. So, yeah. Then, for the hand traps, we run, of course, I think, in my opinion, the better, say one of the better hand traps is the Gamma and Driver package. I mean, this deck sucks when it gets hit with a hand trap, so having Gamma here to counteract them is just extra insurance for the deck. So, love it. And then, another one of our built-in conditions, we do run 1 Scythe. We don't run a DPE package, actually. We just run the 1 Scythe, because Scythe locking people is insane. Like, it locks out. It basically is basically a free win card for a lot of decks. And for a rogue deck like this, and a fun deck, you have to take the wins. There's any way you can get them. For spells, we run 3 Holiday. This is our monster reborn from the deck. Some builds only run 2, but, I want to extend to get as far as I can in my combo, so always having this, the higher chance of having it is always good in my opinion. So we have the 3 Holiday. Then, of course, we do run the 1 Buy Street. Buy Street is cool. It basically can substitute the effect of a Witchcrafter monster by banishing this card in the graveyard instead. So pretty cool to keep your combos going, keep your presence on field. So Buy Street's insane. Curation. This is your searcher for the deck. It searches any Witchcrafter monster from your deck to your hand. So it's the roto for the deck. So insane. And then it's cool. If this card's in your graveyard, you can add this card to your during the end phase. You can basically re-add this card back to your hand. It's insane. It's cool. Next, for our last 3 of Witchcrafter spell, we do Unveiling. Unveiling special summons a Witchcrafter monster from your hand, and then also it gives it non-targeting protection. So it doesn't give it, but opponent cannot activate cards and effects in response to its activation. So it's pretty cool. Well, expect a spellcaster monster's effects the rest of the turn. So, yeah, it gives all your spellcaster monsters protection effect, which is really cool. Then during the end phase, if you control a Witchcrafter monster, while this card's in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. So all of the Witchcrafter spells have that ability where they can just recycle themselves if you control a Witchcrafter monster. Our 1-ofs, we have 1 Draping, 1 Collaboration, and 1 Scroll to round out our Witchcrafter spells. These just round out our Witchcrafter spells. For our draw spell, because we really do not care for our extra deck in this particular build at the moment because we don't have the fusion yet over in the TCG, so we run Extravagance. insane. It's cool. Like, it's nothing to be picky about. Obviously, if you have prosperity, probably be better. But since I don't have prosperity, extravagance is always my go-to no matter what. So we have extravagance. Back row stuff. One Harpy's Feather Duster. Insane. Skill Drain's a massive, crazy card in this format, so definitely that. Then we do run 2 Twins as well. Twins serves as a double-bladed sword in this deck, because not only you can pop your opponent's back row, which is mostly what you wanted to use it for, but it's just an alternative way to pop your own scythe, because we do not run the DPE, so we don't have a built-in guarantee of popping our scythe, so we have to have our little more ways to pop. So we can't pop our own scythe, so Twin Twisters equals extra deck lock, so why not? Then we hate hand traps, like I said, aforementioned before, so 1 called by. Next, for our traps. Since we do run the artifact, we do run Sanctum. Honestly, Sanctum's insane. It's just a free, it just gets out Scythe. Like, it's just our built-in way to get Scythe out. It's insane. Honestly, you probably can run their Scythe and then the other artifact that stops graveyard effects. I cannot think of its name at the moment, but honestly, I thought about putting both of them in here. So we have utilizing the combo, which I'll probably end up doing. So honestly, not that bad. Scythe package in this deck is pretty cool. And then of course we have the one Witchcrafter Patronus. It is the counter trap basically for the deck. So why not? So never mind. Sorry. My mistake. I'm mixing up my trap cards. Patronus. Target one of your spellcaster monsters that is banished or in the graveyard stuff in the deck, and if you do, add 1 Witchcrafter spell from your deck to your hand. So it searches. Okay, I don't want to mix those up because I know there is a built-in like counter trap for Witchcrafters, but this is not it. This is the recurring from the graveyard. So yeah, that rounds up for the main deck, extra deck. We do run 2 synchros because we do have the Gamma package. We of course won the one Omega. If you want. I really didn't care what this other spot was, because it's whatever. I just put a Stardust in. If you want a Borreload Savage Dragon, throw it in. But it was just here to be like, okay, why not? A Stardust, screw it. So yeah, if this, like, honestly, if you're gonna take this to any locals, which I had fun with it. But if you want it to make this deck more competitive, I guess throw a Savage in. If you got it, Savage is good. Of course, it's good. Now the rest, we have one. Say Magus Maiden, just to link off. Same with Salomon Great Almirage, just to get your Witchcrafters in the graveyard to get their effects off and get things rolling. We do run 1 Anima because we have the 3 level 1 Witchcrafter, which is it's a Ginny. I had to think of her name for a minute. So Arma, link off, say take a monster. We do run the 2 probably the best Charmers in the game, Dark and Lina. Honestly, snag one of your opponent's dark or light monsters in the graveyard. Like, dark and light are the most widely used attributes in the game. Honestly, yeah. I mean, if you want to throw in the other Wind Charmers, because like I said, like, say Witchcrafters have tons of attributes. There's the fire, there is the wind, there is the water. Honestly, you could run an entire like Charmer package in the extra deck. I mean, I opted out for it for more of a streamlined, kind of like more competitive extra deck. But honestly, these 2 are probably the best ones. Like, they're really good. We do run the 1 Lambda for, of course, our Gamma and all that fun stuff. The 1 Dagda, of course, you know, for Scythe. 1 Sistron Helki Fibrex, in case you don't want to synchro into, say, Omega. You can just go into, of course, Helki Fibrex and go off from there. Basically, it's just a free Link 3. Then, of course, we have the 1 Phoenix, the 1 Unicorn, because, you know, Unicorn is good. Of course, with the Masquerade combo, of course, this is just your standard stuff, nothing too crazy. 1 Celine, because we can easily make it and spin back a lot of stuff. And then, of course, we won the 1 Access Code Talker. This could be a Boral Sword or anything else. Honestly, this is just something to help push for game even more. So, yes. That has been my updated Witchcrafter deck profile. Like I said, the deck is getting there. It's going to get a lot better when the new Fusion Monster and the Fusion Spell come out. So, that... who knows when that will come up, because I don't... let's see, let me know in the comments. Is it even out in the OCG yet? Because I'm not even sure if it is yet. But I know it's been announced. But again, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. But anyway, stay safe and stay healthy out there. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.